What is going on, YouTube? And welcome back to another episode of the Good Schmidt podcast. My name is Nick, and I am here to recap UW-Whitewater's indoor track and field conference meet in Oshkosh, taking on all of the Wisconsin Intercollegiate schools. This meet took place on last weekend, so last Friday, February 28th, and the leap day, Saturday, February 29th. So let's jump right into it here, starting with how the teams did overall. So our men's team scored 47 points to place fourth overall in the meet, and the women's team scored 49 points to place fifth. Starting out, recapping the throwing events. So what I'm gonna do is go event by event, just recap all the top performers first, and then mention all the other finishers for Whitewater, including myself. I will talk about my race as well, since I made the conference team. But let's first get into the throwing events. Show the throwers some love first. So our top thrower for the men was Dawson Martin, who improved on his PR in the weight throw at the time, throwing a final distance of 17.92 meters to place fourth. He is now top 15 in the nation. And Dawson also placed 11th in the shot put, throwing 15.1 meters. For the women, Allie was the top thrower. For shot put, she threw 11.7 meters to place 17th, and then she took 8th in the weight throw, throwing 15.48 meters. For the jumping events, on the men's side, Quinn jumped 6'5", to place fourth, along with Josh Kryoshek. Yeah, I apologize if I butcher anybody's name. Some of these names, I'm gonna have a hard time with some of these names. So yeah, let's get that out. With that aside, triple jump, Lucas Skalend jumped 13.8 meters to place sixth, and Zach Jasinski, who is pictured there in the pole vault, went 4.6 meters to place fourth. Jack Sully went 4.1 meters, and he tied for eighth. In the long jump, Griffin, I'm not going to try your last name, Griffin was ninth, and he jumped 6.6 meters. For the women's jumping events, in the high jump, Miranda Reynolds jumped 5'2", 1.58 meters to place fourth. Mandy McDonald went 3.43 meters to place eighth. In the long jump, Shelby Nichols, who is pictured there, jumped 5.6 meters to win the long jump, so congratulations to Shelby there. And then in the triple jump, our top finisher for the women was Nicolina, who jumped 10.32 meters to take 12th. In the 60-meter hurdles for men, Landon ran a time of 8.25 seconds to place fourth, and Alex Duff ran a time of 8.36 seconds to place sixth overall. Top finisher for women was Cindy Rossall, running 9.20 seconds to place fourth. For the sprinting events, Dwayne Ford, who is pictured there with that baller chain, in the 60-meter dash PR'd with a time of 6.9 seconds, and he placed third overall. This time now ranks him top 15 in Division III. Tyreek Thomas ran 7.06 seconds to place eighth. And Dwayne Ford also PR'd in the 200-meter dash, 2.42 seconds. He had oops, my bad. Let's start over. 22.42 seconds, I meant to say. 2 seconds wouldn't make any sense. So he ran almost 22 and a half seconds in the 200. Great job to Dwayne. He had a big day. For the sprinting events, continued for the men. In the 400, Tyler Thiel ran 51.4 to take 19th. And then top finishers for the women. In the 60-meter dash, Kaylee Reynolds tied the school record with a time of 7.73 seconds, which obviously is her career best. And she placed second overall in the meet and earned all conference honors in the 60-meter dash, and her time is now a top 15 national time. For the 200, for the women, Cindy Rossau ran a PR of 26.01 to take fifth. She podiumed. And then Sarah Neuheiser ran a time of 61 seconds to place eighth. She made it on the podium. Congrats to Sarah and Cindy there. In the 800, Brian Kuehl had a huge day. He ran a 153.65 to take third overall. He gained all WIAC honors. Or all WIAC honors. Yeah, all WIAC or WIAC honors, whatever. Yeah, WIAC. He gained all WIAC honors. And his time is top 10 in Division 3 at the moment. Clint. I'm not going to try last name. Clint placed 8th overall with a time of 156.58. College best. He made it on the podium. Was really happy for Clint. Being a senior and getting on the podium for in the 800. That was really great. And then Sarah was our top finisher for the 800. For the women, running a 222.19, and she took 11th. There is Brian in the top left, and Clint is the bottom picture, or top right. Yeah, Brian is pictured in the top right, and Clint is on the is on the bottom. And then for the distance events, the bread and butter, my favorite events. For the top finishers for the mile, our top finisher was Justin Krause. He ran a 4:18.86 to take 7th. And then in the 3K, David Fossbender just ran out of his mind. He captured the conference title, speeding his way to a time of 8:15.57. This is the number 2 time in NCAA Division 3 this year, and it is the 22nd best time of all time, based on all the times recorded for D3. Yeah, there is no words after seeing what happened in this race. David just ran really smart throughout, and then the last 4 to 600, he had this mind-blowing kick, and he blew by the field. It was crazy. You had to see it to really experience it. It was fantastic. So props to David. Yeah, he's got that amazing picture there, and props to Justin as well. In the 5K, Kyle Neurath ran a great time of 5:10 to take 6th. And then for the women's 3K, Jess Braun ran a career best of 10:36 to take 5th in the slow heat. Great time, and she was able to get on the podium. And then for the 5K for the women, Alyssa Dobbs ran 19:51.42 to take 18th. On to the DMR, and our men's team, the Whitewater men's team, consisted of Clint, Will, Andrew Losi, and David Fossbender. Their overall time was 10:18.46. They took that event. And then for the women's DMR, it consisted of Cindy, Kylie, Paige, and Jess. They ran a time of 12:33.25 to take 4th overall. And then for the 4x4, the men's team was Alex Duff, Landon Kievover, Will, and Noah Zielinski. They placed 5th with a time of 3:22.65. And then for the women's team, they also took 5th. And this team consisted of Alyssa, Cindy, Rossau, Paige Fossbender, and Sarah. And they had a time of 4:04.32. Or .37. Jeez. Get it right, man. And now let's get into all the other athletes I did not mention. So props to all the top finishers. Now let's give some kudos to all the other athletes that were in the meet. So in the 200, we had Oren running a 22.73 to take 13th. Victor Rinaldi ran a 22.9 to place 22nd. In the 800, Justin Krause and Sam Ulrich also ran it. Justin ran a 158.36 to take 10th, and then Sam Ulrich, pictured to the right, ran a 201.28, and he placed 24th. In the mile, Nick Key ran a 428.06 to take 16th place. Kyle Neuroth also ran the 3K, so he did the 3K, 5K double. He ran an 8:53.01 to take 16th. And then Connor Hackett also doing the 3K 5K double with Connor. Connor also doing the 3K 5K double with Kyle. Um, Connor ran an 8:56.23 to take 19th. And then other runners in the 5K, like I mentioned, Connor ran it. He placed 13th with a 15:36.86. Seth Zimdar's just ahead of him with a 15:33.86 to take 12th. And then I ran this race myself. Nick Schmidt. I ran a 16:34.65 to take 22nd. Didn't quite go as planned, but it was a good experience. That's overall my thoughts on the race. The field went a little earlier than I expected. They picked up a little earlier than I thought, and I just didn't go with them and kind of fell off. And then just tried to hold 40-second splits. Yeah, so it was a tough race. Was glad I was just able to finish, honestly. So yeah, that is that for the 5K. On to the high jump. Jack Lonnenschlager, hope I'm saying that right. Jumped 6'1.25, 1.86 meters to take 10th. And then Ty jumped the same height and placed 12th for some reason. In the long jump, Thomas Kelly jumped 6.6 meters to place 11th. Carl Wesley Jr. jumped 6.59 meters to place 12th, right behind Thomas. And then CJ jumped 6.54 meters to place 15th. Brody 6.25 meters to place 16th. And then rounding out the long jumpers is CJ Thompson jumping 5.96 meters to place 21st. Then CJ also in the triple jump, jumping 13.32 meters to place 12th. Braden jumped 13.3 meters to place 14th. And then in the shot put and weight throw, we had Tommy Morton competing in both. In the shot put, Tommy threw 14.43 meters to place 18th. And then in the weight throw, throwing at 14.82 meters. And then in the 400-meter dash for the women, we had Alyssa running 62 seconds. Ashley was just behind her with a time of 62.49. And then Paige Fossbender running the 800 in 2:23.5 to place 16th. And then the 3K, we had Cindy Prestfilippo running 10:52.07 to take 16th, and Alyssa Dobbs running 11:26.3 to place 21st. And in the 5K, we had Jill Kavanaugh run 20 minutes and 5 seconds to place 20th. And then in the 30-meter hurdle prelims, we had a couple ladies running in it that we didn't mention that did not qualify for finals. Mylan Hope, 10.4 seconds to place 18th, and Paige Siebers with a 10.78 time of 10.78 seconds to place 19th. And then in the high jump, Sarah Leidiger jumped 1.4 meters to place 16th. In the long jump, we had Maeve jumping 5.09 meters to take 12th. Pole vault, Cindy Davidson vaulted 3.28 meters to place 10th. And Maria Carson vaulting 2.98 meters to place 16th. And then the triple jump, we had Maddie jumping 10.17 meters to place 14th. Lexi Ewing, 10.01 meters to place 17th. In the shot put and weight throw, we had Elizabeth Schad throwing 11.5. I don't know if we had Elizabeth threw 11.5 meters to take 20th, and in the weight throw, Elizabeth also competed. She threw for a distance of 14.36 meters to place 19th. And Morgan Hunley also competed in the weight throw, throwing 12.89 meters, placed 28th. And then last but not least, we had our women's multi-athletes. We had two pentathlon competitors, Abigail and Tori. Abigail's marks and times are as follows: 9.91 in the 60-meter hurdles to take seventh, 1.47 meters in the high jump to take ninth, and then 9.65 meters, or wait, I messed it up. 1.547 meters in the high jump, and then in the shot put, 6.5 meters, and then to take eighth in the shot put, and then in the long jump, 4.62 meters to take 11th. And then for Tori's times, for the 60-meter hurdles, she ran a time of 10.8 seconds to take 16th. She was 16th in the high jump with a 1 point, also 16th in the high jump, jumping 1.4 meters. Wait, no, she was 12th in the high jump. I messed that up too. My bad. She's 12th in the high jump. And then 10.26 meters in the shot put, and then 4.23 meters in the long jump to take 15th. So overall, this was a really fun meet. Just in summary, what am I saying? I'm all over the board. And okay, there are my sources. So overall, my thoughts on this meet were: it was a very exciting meet. We saw some great times and finishes. Was overall pretty proud of the performance. I think all the coaches were too. And yeah, that is going to wrap up this recap of the UW-Whitewater athletes competing in the WIAC Conference Championships. I hope you all enjoyed. And once again, this is the Good Schmidt podcast. My name is Nick, and I'm signing out.